Hey, what's this? Oh, pretty statue. Go on, take it. Master Ashtara will be pleased with us. Oh, I don't like the feel of this. Fine, I'll take it. Here, help me with this, will you? Are you sure this is the kind of stuff Ashtara wanted? Is there anything the Master doesn't want? Come on, let's get out of here! Not without the statue!
Welcome back, folks, to more Neverwinter Nights. The final chapter.
Oh, is it you I have to thank for the collapse of our escape shaft?
No, the ground. We didn't mean for it to shake. We brought you a statue, Master.
I see what you brought me. Why do you think I haven't killed you yet?
You wouldn't!
Don't tempt me. I want that passage cleared at once.
Yes, Master Ashtara.
So, my precious work of art, we are alone. There's more to you than meets the eye, isn't there? Oh, yes. So lifelike. So unlike the stylized form that was popular in ancient Netheril. Here. Let me place this collar around your neck. Can you feel that? Soon you will. It's a slaver's collar. An enterprising merchant makes his money in any way he can, you see. We used to transport slaves like this, a stone across the desert. No need to feed you, nor waste our precious water on your parched throat. Within the hour, you will be able to feel your flesh again. When that happens, my slave, come speak with me in the adjoining room, for I have need of you.
Alright, so here we are, we're back. We've lost our companion Deacon for now, it seems. Deacon's still fucking stoned. Deacon's harder than petrified poo.
It's a pity. Statues are so much easier to transport.
Very well, if I'm your slave, what do you command of me? There is no room for you to lend a hand with the passageway. My poor thralls bash themselves silly against the fallen rock. For you I have grander plans. We had only begun our explorations when the tremors sealed us in. There are riches untold out there. If I leave this place without them, my rivals will claim them in my stead. That's all? You want me to fetch your trinkets and baubles? Don't be a fool. Would I bother to summon you from life or stone for a simple fetch and carry? I have thralls enough for that. I need you to do what they cannot. Some golem maker long ago did fine business here, it seems. As they explored, my thralls reported 10 golems standing guard. I want this place to be cleared of every single one of them. And if I succeed in that? Will you have earned your freedom? Is that what you seek, my slave? Return to me when the task is complete and we shall discuss it. I promise nothing more. 10 guardians? Fine. I shall destroy them as you ask. You take this key. It will allow you to leave this camp in safety. Should you ever need supplies, I will gladly trade that for which you find. See? Kind is the bastard who does not ask too much.
Your task is not yet...
I need supplies, Dick Licker! multitude of insect tracks, unusually large ones, are scattered about the ground in this area. From the look of them, they are scattering of webs in the area. You would say a nest of spiders must be nearby.
A nest of dead spiders? Fire beetles! Wow, this music is fucking intense!
Would you like your home and belongings guarded? If so, come visit the Golem Emporium on northwest of Vizier Street. We have the protections you need! Well, those guys aren't too difficult now, are they?
I'm gonna rip
Lug is going to town. Lug just seems so affected by anything in the game. I'm just running around and clicking on shit and ignoring all traps, all enemies. This is gonna be fun when we get to Hordes of the Underdark. Start fighting some real creatures. guess we're getting $1.50 for each golem we kill. Not too shabby. You feel a sharp tug and an electric shock as Astra's collar tightens about your neck. Doesn't seem he wants you to stray too far.
Huh? I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
Getting closer and closer to our level 18.
Get him!
Ouch! God damn, that bitch took some damage. Stone Butler, okay. Interesting. Races of dexterity +4.
Voices. It's been long since I've heard voices. And the mythol, that too has been gone too long. At last, life returns to Undrentide.
I hunt for a Medusa named Herodes. She's a bitch.
A Medusa. I have not seen one of those since
my earliest days. Why did she come to Tide? Tell me that, and maybe I can tell you where she might have gone.
She wanted to rule the city and make it fly again.
Then she must be the one who reactivated the mythos. It is controlled from the Temple of the Winds at the city's heart. So, that is where you will find her. But now that the mythos is restored, the temple will be encased in glowing walls, through which you shall have no passage. It is safer that way.
There must be a way in.
3 winds were hidden in 3 great buildings of Tide. I hope you have a while, because we might be here for a couple videos listening to me fucking talk. If there was an emergency, the owners could bring them to the Ark that rest at the temple's base. Only then would the temple open.
Is this the Golem Emporium of Northwest Vizier Street?
Yes! Yes! You know the name. Entertainers, clockwork, ponies, children's toys that walked and talked, and guardians too for those sacred of thieves. Only the guardians remain. Our master made them well, made them to last, as he did me. His favorite, his love. I was his butler. I miss him very much.
You loved your maker? What are you, some kind of gay golem?
I loved him. He gave me life and purpose. I meant to tell him, but then he died. It was very long ago. I entombed him here in the store with his creations and watched over him all my days.
These guardians, I need to destroy them. Tell me how.
Destroy them? No, they are my maker's creations. They guard, as is their duty. But they were always gentle with him when he visited them to make repairs.
How did he keep them gentle?
He wore a ring that would disable them so we could view the mechanisms. He used it for all of his creations. It felt so nice to be at peace. Where is this ring? I buried it with him. Long ago, I built a coffin for him over there in that room. Put flowers on it because I loved him. Please do not disturb his rest.
But I must. I need that ring.
No! Those who would disturb my maker are not welcome here. Please leave me be.
I'm fucking tired of listening to you. Eat a shit.
Me, man!
There, now you can be with your maker forever.
Alright, got the Golem Maker's Ring. You can actually wear it to make the golems easier, but they're easy enough for me as it is. I really don't give a shit about this ring here. Take that key though.
Spiders. I'm getting attacked by spiders. Now.
All kinds of goofy books here. Sure are a lot of queen spiders here. level.
Thralls continue to work on the passageway. Yet, for my own sake, I will not reveal your color. You are free to wander where you will.
You understand what I say, do you not? Besides, my slave, perhaps you'll find some other way out of here when my foolish thralls cannot. You see why I must keep you under my thumb.
I'd expected a little more gratitude for my efforts.
My only promise was that we discuss it. Consider the promise fulfilled. In truth, I'd hoped the passageway would be clear by now and I could free you without concern of my safety, but alas, it is not so. Regardless, you've earned some portion of my trust. Go where you will, explore the various towers. I will not trouble you, and until my thralls have cleared the passage, I will remain here happy to trade wares with you.
How do you know whether I've accomplished the task or not?
Can you not hear? Ah, see how I have already begun to think of you as kin. We Asabi have no ears in the way you know them. Instead, we listen with the very surface of our skin. Once my thralls told me what to listen for, I could always hear them waiting where a ghost. Now their whisper has faded from my skin, and that is how I know you have succeeded in your task.
I'm fixing to level up, bitch! Oh yeah, feet time, motherfucker, what?
So much bullshit. Great fortitude. Dirty fighting, improved critical. Improved initiative, improved unmarked strike, I guess, hard to say, because I'm in love with my great axe. Guess I'll go great fortitude. Actually, wait. Let's see. Oh, they won't let me take a paladin level. I can go sorcerer and wizard, though. What do we need here to be a blackguard prestige class? Five ranks of hide. The dumbest shit I've ever seen. Could get pretty crazy with that great axe if I went this route. But intimidate costs 2. I go barbarian and barbarian, I can be their next level. I should have planned ahead better. I'll get uncanny dodge. So if I take Intimidate +2 and Skill Focus Intimidate, that should give me 5 in Intimidate, which means next level I can start doing my Weapon Master. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so I think I'm going to go on that track. That brings us up to 326 hit points. Level 16 Fighter, Level 2 Barbarian, Chaotic Evil. A hit with a +30, then a +25, then a +20, then a +15. 4 attacks per round. On a 19 to 20, I do triple damage. A 1d12 +14. Fortitude is a 21 check, Reflex is 9, and Will's an 8, base attack 18, spell resistance at 12. Chaotic Evil is a motherfucker, immunity to mind spells. Here's a question. My strength is decreased. I was wondering how come I was at 27. Immune to slow, entangle, fear, paralysis. Yeah. He's getting he's getting more devastating and more devastating as we go here. Holy shiitake! I just glitched the fuck out. I'm so glad I just saved. Look at this shit. Yeah, alright, look! Fucking standing on the... resting in the middle of the air and I can't fucking move. You dumb bastard. Oh, man. Save often, folks. Save often. We can get into the Temple of the Winds now. An empty ark. All kinds of goodies. Goody gumdrops. Alright, let's head into the Arcanist Tower. Talk to a fucking giant rat.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Mind the hatches. What's happened to 300 feet?
A talking rat, are you?
Yes, and I'm with an IQ triple your own. I wager and more gray hairs than you can shake a wig at. Now leave me alone and go play with the Shadowvar or something.
Shadowvar?
Yes, back when my master, High Arcanist, who'shamacallit, was still alive, one of his students broke off from a fond of a rival city. The student could have taught my master a few things about safety regulations, might I add. When all the floating cities of Netherall tumbled out of the sky, this student's city was flying safe at a safe altitude of 1,000+ feet. You see, he had time to jump the entire city into the plane of shadow.
Plane of shadow? How did he do that?
Oh, goodness knows, he always was a bright lad. At any rate, the shift was permanent and they stayed there ever since, with the exception of the occasional trip into Undertide. Call themselves Shadowvar now.
If they're trapped in the shadow plane, how did they get here?
Look, just because I have a ridiculously high IQ doesn't mean I have all the fucking answers, okay? We will rival cities, full of spies and industrial espionage and the like. There's always a black door somewhere. Regardless, after they crashed, they pretty much took up residence here in the tower. Now, that's someone reactivated the Mythal, though. They're getting jumpy. Nobody wants to fall, right? So they're stealing shit.
What are they stealing?
Oh, any of my master's magic, I'm sure, and the Dark Wind especially. But to be honest, they're tearing the entire place apart. Bricks, mortar, everything. I guess they mean to rebuild it back at home.
If you don't mind me asking, what's with the fire elemental?
Old Fire Shorts. Don't mind him. His brain boiled off long ago, but he cast a fair bit of light to keep Shadowvar at bay. Besides, he's handy to have around when I need someone to talk at.
This is fucking boring. Fuck you, and fuck your fire elemental too. That's boring. Oh joy, this looks fun! Tell us horse! Shit, Lug showed him who's fucking boss. I have no clue what's going on, by the way. I'm just winging it. think you need a shadow gem every time you go through the shadow portal. So that's why they keep making the shadow guys appear.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
Reclaim this tower for the City of Shadows. I'm gonna claim this shit now, bitch. And as you can see, now we need a goddamn shadow gem, so we gotta kill a guy. Take his gem, take his gold. Eventually we'll get to where we need to be. Eventually we'll end up back at the fucking beginning. Over the two. Anyways, I'm going to try to get closer to this area up here, and we'll be back in the next video. Thanks for watching.